Oi pal, hold on to your scarf, because today's video is absolutely loaded with Celtic transfer fire. We've got Jeremie Vardy eyeing a move north, and yes, the Celtic and Rangers tug-of-war has begun. There's talk of a wad 1 million wonder kid, who could be the next Jeremie Frimpong, and Celtic are moving fast. But the biggest story? Celtic have made up a transfer bid for an EFL breakout star, and Fulham are already breathing down our necks. It's 3 massive updates, and trust me, the last one could be the key to unlocking our entire summer strategy. So stay with me all the way to the end, smash that like, hit subscribe, and let's get this video out to every single Celtic supporter on YouTube. Let's get stuck in. Hail, hail. All right, grab your pint and settle in, because this one's got a wee bit of madness baked into it. Jeremie Vardy, the Fox-turned-legend, is officially a free agent. And of course, the circus has rolled into town with both Celtic and Rangers being linked to him. Because why not, eh? What's the silly season without someone tossing a Premier League veteran into the Glasgow cauldron? But here's the bit that'll make you raise an eyebrow higher than Ali McCoist's transfer budget. Rangers are supposedly leading the race. Aye, them. The ones who still think Europa League runners-up means European elite. They're dangling the idea of Champions League football in front of Vardy like a Greggs sausage roll. And apparently, he's mulling it over. Now let's be honest here, pal. Vardy in the Scottish Premiership? It's box office. He's 37 but still moves like he's chasing a kebab van at 2 a.m. He'd bag goals for fun if his hamstrings hold out. But does that mean Celtic should be in for him? Or is this just another Rangers statement signing that ends in physio tables and post-match excuses? And you've got to laugh. The last time Rangers tried for Vardy, he was still at Fleetwood and they couldn't afford him. Now he's free, and they're acting like it's 2016 all over again. Meanwhile, Brendan Rodgers is probably watching this with a cup of tea and a raised brow thinking, I'll pass, cheers. So here's the real one for you. Should Celtic be anywhere near Jeremie Vardy? Or is this just another overhyped name that would be better suited to Ibrox's injury list than Paradise's starting Awasaman? Drop your take in the comments. Hit that like button if you're tired of the same recycled transfer links, and subscribe for actual buzz. Celtic news that isn't wrapped in nostalgia and fantasy. Hail, hail, and keep Vardy away from the green and white, yeah? All right, sit yourself down for this one, because it looks like Celtic might be ready to pull off another Jeremie Frimpong-style masterstroke in the transfer market. With Kieran Tierney already coming home on a free to lock down that left-back spot like he never left, attention now turns to the other side of the pitch. And guess what? Celtic are reportedly eyeing up a new right-back who's being described as gore outstanding, and he could cost as little as Buro 1 million. Now here's where it gets tasty. The name hasn't hit every headline yet, but the comparison is flying straight back to Jeremie Frimpong, the kid we picked up from Man City's youth setup for 300K, barely out of nappies in football terms, and flipped into 11.5 million Haas. Just 18 months later, and now he's just sealed a 29.5 million move to Liverpool. Unbelievable. This is the kind of transfer that defines a club's identity, spotting raw talent, polishing it in the fire of paradise, and letting them take the next step while we rake in the profit and win trophies along the way. Frimpong came in with 0 senior minutes and ended up winning a treble in his first season. He was electric, fearless, and backed by a club that gave him the stage he needed. If Celtic can do that again, with another under-the-radar fullback, then we're not just planning for this season. We're future-proofing and staying ahead of the curve. So here's your question, straight up. Would you take another Frimpong-style punt on an unknown right-back for 1 million? Or should Celtic go for proven quality this time and spend big on that position? You know what to do. Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for every whisper, rumor, and deal coming out of paradise this summer. We've done it before, and we might just do it again. Hail, hail! Right, here we go. Celtic have made their move, and it's for a lad who's quietly built a bit of a reputation down in England's lower leagues. The name? Harley Mills. 19 years old, left back, and fresh off a breakout season with Peterborough United. And now, we're in the mix. Football League World saying we've put in a formal offer, going head-to-head with a Fulham How, who were sniffing around with a How 1 million bid of their own. But here's the twist. While Fulham want him for their U23s, Celtic want him for the first team setup. That's a proper statement. And for a young player looking to kick on, it might be the edge that tips the scales in our favor. Mills started last season out on loan at Enfield Town, if you can believe that, a National League South side. But by the end of the year, he was scoring free kicks in cup finals and locking down a place in the posh first team. It's the kind of rise that makes scouts take notice, and apparently, ours did. Alongside interest in Kwame Poku, Mills is now firmly on our radar. Now, you might be thinking, do we really need another left back? Especially with Kieran Tierney coming back in on a free and expected to walk back into that starting eons. But this move isn't just about now. This is about depth, competition, and long-term planning. Let Tierney lead. Let Mills learn. And if it clicks, we've got our future sorted on that side of the park. And let's be honest, if we can nick a rising talent away from both a Premier League club and one of the EFL's most productive youth factories, that's just smart business. We've seen it before. Find them young, develop them here, and if they shine, you either keep a baller or sell for serious profit. So here's one for you, pal. Should Celtic be investing in young talents like Harley Mills, even with KT back in the squad? Or should that 1 million be going straight into a more pressing position? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Hit like if you're backing smart, long-term moves, and don't forget to subscribe, because this transfer window, it's heating up and we're just getting started. Hail, hail!